I was called to be a loud voice, and that's why I know that this is my purpose. I was called to show people what hunger looks like, and so it will never be a job. It's always a joy. It's always an honor to have somebody trust you enough to come before you and say, I need help. And then me and everyone around us, we step up to the plate and we say, we got you. Yeah. My name is Dr. Cheryl Action Jackson, and I'm the founder of Minnie's Food Pantry in Plano, Texas. I was born in Dallas, Texas, to the parents of Robert and Minnie Hawthorne. I grew up in Dallas. I grew up, it's on Bonneview and Prosperity, but I tell people that there was nothing prosperous about Prosperity Street. I mean, it was very, very low income, but there was a lot of love. My grandmother, Helen Allen, was an incredible woman. She was the ice cream lady in Oak Cliff. What I loved about my grandmother, though, is that she wouldn't make the kids pay for the ice cream. She'd just give the kids the ice cream. And I'd be like, Granny, how are we gonna make a lot of money if you don't keep selling it? And she goes, it's okay, it's okay. And so she would just give stuff away. And I know that's where my mother got it from. And she started Helen's House because she wanted the world to know who my grandmother was. And we began to feed people. We began to give them clothes and anything that they needed in honor of Miss Helen. And I watched my mom. She would just, every time something big would be here or a camera would be there, she'd be like, I wish my mom was here to see this. I wish my mom was here to see this. And I would look at her and I'd be so happy because the world was knowing who Helen Allen was. After 15 years of serving under Helen's, my father, he took sick in December, and Father's Day weekend, he passed away. And when God took my father home, I was sitting there in a point in my life where I looked at my mom and I realized how blessed I was to have them as parents. First, I went into just a sheer depression that I couldn't go any further. I really couldn't. I didn't think that I could. And then I looked up at my mother and I said, Mother, I said, I have to do something to honor you. I need the world to know who you are. And so I said, I want to start Minnie's Food Pantry. And my mother said, no, I don't want you to do that. I'm fine, let's keep doing my mom. And I said, but Mom, your mom's already gone. You're still here, and I want you to understand how much I love you. And I never want to be able to say, I wish my mom was here to see this. Minnie's Food Pantry, when we started our first location, we were in about a 500 square foot building. It was crazy because we started it and we didn't have a ceiling, we didn't have any flooring, we didn't have anything. All I knew is that I was supposed to start Minnie's Food Pantry. You know, good news travels fast. That's what I've learned. And so every time a family would come to Minnie's Food Pantry and we would treat them with such love and with such dignity, it wasn't the norm that they're used to receiving. So they would go back and tell somebody else, I found a place. You've got to come and take this place. You got to check this place out. You know, it's like if you go to a good club or you go to a good church or wherever you go, you got to check this place out. Something good's happening over here. We began to expand. The numbers began to expand, and we started feeding 200 families, then 300 families a month, then 400 families, and these are unduplicated numbers. So when I say 400 families, it could be anywhere from 1,200, you know, to 2,000 people in those families. So the food to us is the ending of it, but it's everything that happens when you open up the door and there's somebody smiling and there's a red carpet rolled out. Then people are like, oh my God, is this for me? I mean, a lot of people are taken back. And so that's why we did the red carpet, so people would feel so special when they walked into the doors. It says regal. It says that we think you're pretty dang spectacular and we want to treat you as such, just like they treat the celebrities. That's what we want to do. And so that's what I love about Minnie's Food Pantry. It's the experience of it. It's a production with Minnie, who's my mother, as the main character. And I love it. I love it. You know, if you look at some of the stats that have come out of the city about Plano, Plano was one of the wealthiest cities in the world, especially they say to rebuild wealth. And so when I look where we're located, if you go just maybe not even 5 miles up the street from us, we've got multi-million-dollar homes. You know, it's all the corporations all around us. And so people have this myth that there is nobody hungry in our area because we're so wealthy. We all have our idea of what the hungry looks like because growing up, or even right now, if you go to the side of the road anywhere, you have someone that says, we'll work for food. But the hungry now, they are the people that are working. They are making between maybe $12 to $15 even an hour. But that's the single parent with maybe 2 children who has to pay for, the daycare or whatever it is. They can't afford to make all ends meet. So they have a car note, they have insurance. Again, they just have to make a decision. Do I pay my car note? Do I pay for electricity? Or do I come to Minnie's Food Pantry for a meal? And if I go there, how will I be treated? And so we have created the place where we can remove all myths, dispel all myths about what a person that's hungry looks like. The face of hunger has completely changed, and that's what we're on a mission to show people. Minnie's Food Pantry is never a job to me, and the day that it becomes a job will be the day that I walk away. Every day I wake up, I feel so blessed because I am not on the other side anymore, but I can impact the other side, and I can impact the side of the people that can help other people. And so I see myself shaping North Texas by teaching people how to treat people that need something as simple as a meal and be a rebel, go from what we thought it was supposed to be to what it actually should be, and giving them so much love in the process.